Morning. It's very early. It is very early. I'm off to work very shortly. If I'm still allowed to. I'm not too sure if I'm allowed. This one's, I'm only going to be on here a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes. I just watched a video of a guy in Australia who has got the tyranny at the bottom of a block of flats. There was about 6 officers of the law with their sidearms and their weapons of mass destruction that they never found in Iraq, but they're certainly in this block of flats. Anyway, what made me laugh was this bloke's going, I've been stuck in here a week. I've not been allowed out, but this woman can take her dog out every day. Why? Why could she take her dog out every day? Because the dog ain't signed up for the benefits, is it? The dog's got more rights. That's why bats have got more rights. When you've got bats in your house and the bats have like taken over the loft space and they won't move, they can't knock an house down. Why? Because the bats didn't sign their lives away for privileges. Yeah, you've signed your lives into privileges now, people. And all of what the state's doing for you, locking you up in your flats, not letting you out, it's all for your benefit. You do know that, don't you? Morning, guys. ISIS turmoil. Oh, the world's gone crazy. Do you know, actually, Tom, I've got to be honest. I put a comment up last night when I see that. I said, you know, I actually pray for a flood, which would mean my own demise, but it wouldn't bother me at all. I pray for a flood because this world's gone beyond mad. I pray for a second flood. I ask the Lord every day, send it again, man. Send it again. I've built myself a little raft. Bit like Mr. Wilson, Tom Hanks and all that. I don't know how long it lasts for. Bit like Castle. I don't care where I end up, even if I ended up on top of a fucking fig tree in Beirut after the flood had gone, if I lived, you know. But we've gone beyond crazy. But this one's talking about freedom versus privileges, right? So benefits. So Thailand. Hello, Paul. Lovely. I might pop over later, son. Get a little happy ending somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We all know it goes on in Thailand. Just mind the lady boy's son. That's the only advice I can give you this morning. Fantastic. What a beautiful place to be. Funnily enough, I just done a boiler change for a guy down in Sevenoaks. And he lives in Thailand. He's 80. I think he was 83, 84. He's been out there about 15, 16 years. And he's got plenty of spondulics. And yeah, having a nice time. Him and his wife. They won't. I don't suppose they'll ever come back to England. And my man maintains their house, so we went down and put my new boiler in and that. So yeah, fair play. What a beautiful place to be tuning in from, Thailand. Oh yes. So look, we got benefits now. You're benefiting from this system. That's why they're locking you up. I pray for all the followers. You know, we got to look at this now in real eyes, in real time. The police. Why you kill it? You know, since 1990, 1,667 people have died in police custody with zero prosecutions and convictions. No copper has ever been done for murder. Now, I'm pretty sure, given that the law of averages and the rule of thumb and all these other very sophisticated methods of calculation that I do use, skin past bone and all that, I use loads of methods of calculation. I would say that there's got to smell a rat there at some point. You can't have 1,667 people die in police custody since 1990 without someone being guilty of murder. Now, I know plenty of people that have come to me and confessed with their own lips the abuses that they've suffered. Well, I shouldn't say suffer, because suffer means to allow and to permit in legal terms. But in our dictionary, it means to be subjected to whatever. Police stations are very fucking dangerous places. We have now turned into communism. I hope you, all your ancestors, really enjoyed their freedoms, because you've not got none left. And we need to come together. That's why I like the Earth United platform, where we all come together globally, because fascism is when a country itself acts despotic against its people, but communism is global. And when you look at how this world is with the World Trade Organization, with the World Health Authority, is communism, where we're in communistic times, right? I've started watching the Casanova show. I think he's cool. They're very, oh mate, he's amazing. Jesse Perez Casanova, my word, what a dude! What a dude! Can please someone remind me at 8:15 because I've got to get going. So I've got about another 10 minutes. So yeah, 1,667 deaths. No one's batted an eyelid. The IPPC couldn't give a shit. All the order followers now, they put a uniform on and they might have their earpiece on and they get someone from above saying, yeah, you can do this, you can do that, you can kill them, you can maim them, you can cuff them, you can hog tie them, you can do whatever you like. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't exonerate because they're not using their own discretionary powers, are they? Even a soldier uses discretionary power, not a policeman. They're just robots. But they blocked this block of flats up in Australia now, and the people of this town have not been allowed out for a week, and these coppers will not let this lad go out, and he's going to them, look, for fuck's sake, I need to get out, get some fresh air. Can you imagine being cooped up inside your chicken coop for that amount of time? But this woman boldly walks past with her dog, and they just go, yeah, go on then, off you go. Fucking, what a fucking mockery, excuse my French. But why is this happening? Because we've traded our freedoms for benefits and privileges. That's exactly what's happened. It's all to keep you safe. Remember that. Everything that they do, all the 1,667 people died in police custody in England, Wales and Scotland since 1990 is all to keep you safe. All of it is just to keep you safe. All right? Yeah. So bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. And now Australians are now feeling the pinch. Now, I've been on my sister-in-law's channel this morning through my other Facebook account, and there's loads of her friends on there now kicking off saying, whoa, we've got to be careful here. So I'm like, yeah, go girls. Go girls. Maybe we're going to get the Women Institute fucking involved in this. This is blinding. We get all the Women's Institute involved. Nothing stronger than the Women's Institute. Let me tell you, when all them beautiful, beautiful ladies come together. It's a very powerful thing. So let's get the WI involved. Come on, we can go down and smash this. Put down your knitting patterns and your soup making. Let's go and get proactive, because we traded our freedoms for benefits in the 1930s, and it seemed like a good idea at the time. I guess it really did. I think it did, but now not so good. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be very pleased to know that we do have a solution. All right. And we will be taking mass action, and we will be taking our country back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, because when the fox sees a rabbit and it's firmly fixed in the headlights, everyone in this country is waking up, and around the world going to wake up very quickly. And it's happening now. You're all starting to really, really wake up. And I applaud you. This year alone, we've seen 530,000 people say no to the BBC, British Buggering Corporation, and they're no longer funding the BBC. Now, look, breaks me heart to talk about all these establishments like this. We all thought that they were good for us at one point, a bit like Smarties. We all thought Smarties was good for us, and Ribena juice till our teeth rotted and fell out. So this is the thing that's happening. So we are seeing a pushback. We're seeing the Rebel Alliance all come together and start fighting against the Death Star. But all these coppers and that out there, why'd you beat him? Like, well, my boss said I could. What you want about? Yeah, no, my boss said I could take him in the cell and give him a good hiding. Yeah, no, yes, Gov, yes, Gov, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like fembotches off Austin Powers with machine gun jumblers. That's all the old bill are now. They're waiting for that little order to come down. The little lead go like, they can't compute. They can't work it out for themselves. They can't work out that beating someone up isn't proper. They can't work out that men and women actually have rights, natural rights, God-given rights. No, they can't work that out. They're trying to get rid of God, people. I think they've done a very good job at it, by the way. My arse. We always used to have God-given rights and unalienable rights. Devoured by a creator, but no, they want rid of that pea soup. They ain't allowed to stay. Oh no, can't have God in the room. No, sorry, we've got to have the devil. We've got to have this devilish satanic system. The fact that 1,667 people in this country and all the rest of the people in my country go, oh well, don't matter, do it? Don't matter about it. Ain't me. Well, for now, it's not you. Luckily for you, the odds-on favourite was that you hadn't been touched that way. But The system's a joke. It's got to stop. So anyway, we're working on positive solutions through the Casanova Show, through Earth United, through Christopher James, through awarriorcalls.com. And now we're pulling together mass action with regards to constructive fraud and unlawful conversion. All right. And it all goes back to the beginning, back to the birth certificate, and we're addressing that. And that's exactly what makes this all shift. That's what absolutely makes this world a different place. All right. Now we're going to take it back. They need to stop pushing this mask wearing. The mask wearing's a joke. It's just a satanic ritual. It's a satanic ritual. Look, freedom is you have a choice. Freedom is you have a choice to put a seatbelt on or you don't. You have a choice to take your kids to the park or you don't. You have a choice to give your missus a snog before you leave for work or you don't. Choices and freedoms are fundamentally more important than any of your material objects, any of your beautiful motors and all the stuff that goes with it, your houses, your trappings, your freedom. Look, I've got nice stuff, right? I'm lucky. I don't know how it's all happened, but it's happened. I've done very well. Thank you very much. But I value my freedom. I'd give this all away tomorrow if someone come along and said, right, if you don't give this up, we're going to take your freedom. I'd say, fuck it, keep it, take it. It means nothing to me. I love my freedom. I really do. I come into the world free. Do you know what, peeps? I'm going to die free and I'm going to take you lot with me. We're all going together. But this is what we need to do now. We need this to push back. We need to address the constructive fraud, and we're going to. There's no ifs and buts. People are jumping on Earth United like wildfire. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people are getting their details down. So they're going to get the emails, get the texts. And when all this happens and we address all this stuff, it's going to happen. We're going to do this. We are going to do this because freedom is far better than a benefit. Yeah. Why are you stopping, officer? Why are you stopping these people? It was for their own good. It's for their benefit. We're doing this for them. Oh, okay. You're taking their freedoms away because you think it's a benefit, right? It's bollocks. It's got to stop. We're becoming animals. We're allowing these sycophants to do us all. And the fact that the majority of the people in my country and around the world turn a blind eye to all the atrocities and the things that the system's doing is tantamountable. It is tantamountable. So maybe, just maybe, if people around the world now, at this particular point in history, you wait till the second wave comes, mate. You wait till that tsunami comes. And it's coming. Bill and Melinda Gates said, oh, you wait till the second wave comes. You won't be smiling like you fucking are now on the first one. You wait till that comes. Yeah, it's coming. So if you passively accept what's going on in the world right now, maybe we deserve the second wave. Maybe we deserve what's coming. Maybe we deserve the false vaccinations. Maybe we deserve the beatings because we were too cowed to stand up and do something, right? Yeah. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the irony is there's not really much to do because if we all come together under mass unification, the world's our oyster. I mean, a beautiful, beautiful place, a place of peace, a place of greatness could emerge rather than living in this oppression. Judgment Day. Amen, Angie Birdie. It is coming. It is coming. Judgment for these people is fucking coming. We're going to make it happen. But I don't wish to beat anyone in the system. No, we just need to bring them home. We need to bring them back to our ways. The good stuff, the decent stuff. To stop all these rapes, murders, muggings. My country's turned into a fucking shit pit. Rapes, murders, muggings. Life's valueless. No value in life at all. You're just a corporate slave. You're just a customer. You're just a consumer. We're going to bend you like a pretzel if you come into our shopping centres and you don't wear all the gear. Yeah, we're going to get our staff to bend you like a pretzel. Why? Because you're a worthless piece of shit and we own your fucking sorry ass. My answer is starve the beast. Starve it out. Don't fund it. Make it have it. Really and truthfully. To buy a school uniform or not, you follow made it hard to imagine schools opening. Personally, if I could have my time again and go back, rewind, do a Craig David rewind, I would make sure that my children, my property were homeschooled. I would not send them to these communist indoctrination camps. The kids now are being subjected to child abuse, making to sit, have their dinner on lonely time. Do you remember when you was at school, when you was a kid, and that teacher went, go and fucking sit over there, you little arsehole, you've been naughty. All the other kids are sat over there and you're sat over there. It's a nasty feeling. Thanks, Dave Wilson. Love you, man. I've got to get going. Another couple of minutes and I'm off. So, yeah, that's what we're at. I wouldn't send them. Like, starve the beast. Whatever you can do, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you right now. Starve the fucking beast, because we're coming for the beast, and we're gonna finish this beast system off. So if you fancy getting over to Earth United and getting logged on to that with Jesse, you just go and follow the directions with Jesse Perez Casanova on the Casanova Show on YouTube. Just follow all the links. It'll take you to Earth United, and what we're doing. We're not getting involved in this opinion, that opinion, this opinion, that opinion. What we're doing is we're addressing the constructive fraud and the unlawful conversion at birth. And that's from the birth certificate. And that's all we have to do. Once we've done that en masse, then this world changes. And it's as simple as that. And I absolutely 110% agree with Jesse Perez, Casanova and Christopher James that this is the way forward. Because man has the right to own property. Man has the right to have his own freedoms, rights, and expressions. But they're now saying, "Oh, this is all for your own benefit. This is for your own good." Which, to be honest with you, the Nazi Germans had exactly the same thing. When they were running around, they were doing what they were doing and getting away with murders. And their answer to it was, "You don't question us, and this is all for your own good." And you tell me that we're any different nowadays. And I think you're going to be hard pushed to argue that point. People, ladies and gentlemen, it's 17 minutes past 8. I'm going to be somewhere for 8:30. I said I'll be there. I'm going to be there. You have beautiful, blessed days. Just think about this. Think about talking to your friends, your families, your loved ones. I think that everyone in this world is now starting to really come together, and we need to. We proper need to. So for now, I will probably see you guys tomorrow, because this afternoon we are golfing, which I'm very much looking forward to. So, yeah, enjoy your days. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Tune in to wakeupuk.net every Thursday night where you can catch me and many others. They're on every day of the night, every day of the week, by the way, not just for me. It's a fantastic show, and it's growing and growing and growing all the time. There's many people now that turned off their media outlets and that are going over to wakeupuk.net, which is fantastic. So I will see you all a bit later. Have blessed days. Stay safe, stay strong, and don't feed the beast system.